Hey guys, how are you? Sorry I'm a little bit late. I had to just take a little extra time. I've had like the craziest day. But we are doing all signs tonight. We're looking at the end of August. Okay, so the 16th through the 31st approximately. Ooh, these readings are general. We have Uranus going retrograde, I believe, on the 24th of August. And so that will finally give us all of our planets, at least our outer planets, non personal planets, that will all be in retrograde at that point. So Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto, Uranus, Chiron, it's all retrograde. The retrogrades are a great time though for reflection, kind of maybe taking a look back at something, redoing something over that maybe you may have missed. It gives you kind of a second chance in many ways. So they're not all bad. And like, for instance, the Saturn retrograde is actually a really great, it's when Saturn's retrograde, it's actually a really good thing. So, just curious how you guys are doing with the Lion's Gate. I want to say that I received some major upgrades on Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. I was unable to sleep at all. My body was absolutely, it was almost like shaking. There was like this weird feeling for the majority of the evening up until about, I want to say 4 a.m. is when I think I finally got to sleep. And it was just insane what was happening. And I finally realized yesterday I got a download from my galactic team when I was literally trying to talk to someone about it, that they did some major work on me, and I kind of took a little bit of a mental health day yesterday, and they did it because they knew I was taking that day. But just there's been a lot of upgrades coming in and major work being done on our bodies. And so sometimes when that's happening, you'll have insomnia. You won't be able to sleep well. For me, it felt like I was nauseous without actually being nauseous. It felt like I was anxious without actually having any anxiety in my mind. It was really bizarre. I've never actually felt like that before. So I'm curious how you guys have been handling the energies with the Lion's Gate. I also want to know, or not I want to know, I want to tell you guys that I don't think that this Lion's Gate is closing tomorrow on the 12th, which is usually, they say it opens around the 26th or so, and it closes around the 12th of August. I really feel like this Lion's Gate is going to be active for longer than usual, and that happens. Just the energies are just so intense. It's just so intense. And I just feel like some of us are going to feel it for much longer. But in general, just the Lion's Gate, I don't feel like is actually closing right now. So curious if you guys have gotten any, like your own hits on any of that. So Danielle, you felt that way too. Stephanie, you couldn't sleep last night. Emily couldn't sleep and woke up early a lot, very emotional. Oh, you felt that too? Happily humbled. Okay, so good. I'm not the only crazy one out there. Okay, good. Not that like it's a good thing that we all feel that way. It's just it's hard, like there's serious energetic upgrades happening. So keep that in mind. If any of you feel that, it may be the reason why. Ellen, yep, you too on the insomnia and the shaking. Wow, okay. Hey Scott, how are you? Last 2 nights, only a few hours of sleep, very unusual for you. All right, so it's happening. Hey Anna, it's really intense. So keep that in mind. Drink lots of water. Maybe get more protein just to stay grounded. Protein helps you ground. Get outside to do your grounding, just to help with all of the energy that's kind of coming through right now. Okay, so let's get into the readings. Of course, if you guys need your own personal reading, I'm still doing the time warp kind of thing because there's a lot happening right now. And if you need your own reading, the link to book a personal is in the description below. We're going to start off with fire signs. You guys are first, Aries, Leo, and Sag. This is for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. And I'm going to do the reading a little bit of a twist. So I'm going to do this, what you need to stop doing, what you need to start doing. but I'm only going to pull one card for each. That's going to kind of be the opener, and then I'm going to go into the past, present, and the future. Okay? So just a little shake up here, just to keep things interesting, because I like to do that. Okay. Dots MC, hello. Okay. All right. Fire signs. Let's get into it. Aries, Leo, and Sag. What do they need to stop doing? What does Aries, Leo, and Sag need to stop doing? Okay. You guys have the Starborn. Interesting. Okay, and what do they need to start doing? Jeez. Hold on a second here. Oh, you guys have, here, let me get this right. The unseen. Okay, that's what you need to embrace. So, okay. Let me just sit with this for a second, fire signs, because what they want you to stop doing is the Starborn. And they want you to embrace or start moving your energy more into the unseen, which is very interesting. It's interesting because with the Starborn is very much, it talks about star seeds. It talks about you coming from the stars, having that creativity, but also knowing that, you know, you came here with a mission. Oh, okay. They want you fire signs to kind of move beyond this idea of okay, how do I say this? It's not that you can't be focused on your mission. Of course, you need to know what your mission is, and you could have several missions that are like kind of part of a universal mission, but it's time to pull away from what you think the mission is. If you're not sure, or if you do know, it's like stop harping on it. And start focusing on the things that are still unseen in your reality. So usually this card actually refers to, you know, just paying attention to what's unseen, and that could be true. Like they want you, your guidance here is to pay attention to the unseen world, but I feel very much like the message here is bring the unseen forward. So the unseen parts of your mission, the unseen, and when I say that, I mean the things that are not yet developing, the things that are not hidden, but perhaps have taken a back burner, maybe forgotten about. This is interesting. It feels like there's been a hyper focus on something and not enough focus on the other thing, and they want you to put your focus there. That's the best way I can describe it, is what I'm getting from these energies. It's almost like there's been so much focus on the grandeur of the mission and not enough focus on, I don't want to say a specific detail, but there's something that needs your attention that is very important, but perhaps it hasn't been given enough importance. Let's see what's kind of coming through here. And this could not even be necessarily attaining to your mission. I want to make this clear. I should say that. This could be about something relevant going on in your life right now, that you've been too focused on like the full big picture of something, or the thing that's just right in your face. And the message here is no. It's almost like it's taking you away from the thing that really needs your attention. There's a detail that it's almost like it will it'll usurp the, I want to say, confusion or the overwhelm of the big thing, so that you can actually get the solution or the resolution that you need. Is that making sense to you guys? I hope it is. Let's go into your cards, fire signs, and see, what do you need to know about the past? Like, what do we need to know about the past here for fire signs? What do we need to know about the past here for fire signs? What has happened in the past for Aries, Leo, and Sag? Okay, we have the King of Wands coming up. There you are. And we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, and then we have the Eight of Swords coming in. All right, let's look at the present energies. What's coming into the present moment for the last half of August? Ooh, we have the King of Cups. Okay. What is coming into the present moment here for fire signs? We have the Three of Wands. And then the Six of Wands in reverse. All right, and then what do we have coming into the future here for... Ooh, we have the Emperor in reverse. Look at all the masculine energy showing up in your reading, fire signs. What else is coming into the future? Queen of Wands. So many people. One more coming into the future, the near future here for... Okay. We have the Universe card, which is the world in this particular deck. And then the bottom... Oh... The bottom of the deck is the Death card, and underneath it is the King of Swords in reverse. And I want to say right away, fire signs, I'm getting that you're overthinking something. You're overthinking something. It's got you feeling stuck. And it's like, clearly there's a theme of needing to let go. Something is overwhelming you. It's too big. And I do feel like you have been trapped in kind of like going over the details of something or trying to figure something out. And I don't feel like that's what you need to do. I believe the answers are going to come from your heart. So with the Death card being here as the overall energy, this is telling me that you're going through a transition, that you're letting go of something and you're needing to move forward in like a different direction in some way. So something is being birthed here out of the closing of something else. Now, in the past, you have the King of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and then the Eight of Swords. And, you know, there could be someone here, you know, it could be someone here in your life that you find very attractive or is very charismatic, who's very, I don't know, you feel very drawn to them. And there could have been also like with that Knight of Cups, like some sort of offer, okay, or some sort of action movement around heart opening for some of you. For others of you, it feels like there was a lot of momentum, courageousness, excitement, kind of like this go get 'em energy. And you were very inspired by your own intuition. Like your intuition was guiding you. There was like, you followed through on something, but then like your mind got involved and you started overthinking things. And this is kind of like what's happened in the past. And so if that was the case, you know, but if it was like, if this involves someone, either they've got like fire sign qualities. I want to say it could be you though. This could be you wanting to, oh gosh, for some of you are actually wanting to make a leap forward in love in some way, like that's heart-based, and you're wanting to do that in the past, but you kind of got all like, ooh, up in your head. Okay. Now, in the present situation, we have the King of Cups, the Three of Wands, and then the Six of Wands in reverse. You're definitely coming into a completion of something here, fire signs, because you've got the World coming up in your future, and you've got the Death card here. I want to say that it looks like there might be an opening here around either intuition or emotions, love, that is presenting itself on the horizon. And there's almost like this, there is a bit of waiting here though. It's not like fully developing, or it's not in a full movement here with the Three of Wands. The Six of Wands in reverse, it's telling me though that there's something here that's not fully allowing it to come manifest. Like there's something that is either not allowing it to be successful, or it's like holding back. I'm getting like holding back energy here. Okay, we're going to clarify that with the clarifiers here. And then in the future, we have the Emperor in reverse, the Queen of Wands, and then the Universe. I feel like there's a cycle coming to an end here, fire signs, with you involving someone else. Now, I don't know if that's romantic or not. It may not be. But what I am seeing is that there seems to be a transition from being really stuck in the head to finally getting emotional stability or emotional clarity. And although there's like a hope or something, like for something to move forward, it doesn't necessarily look like it's going that way. But I want to say it feels though like it almost brings you back to yourself, like more of yourself. Like you, I don't know if you got lost, like you lost yourself in something or someone, or it distracted you from something. But I see you coming more back into your power. Let's clarify, because there's a lot of energy here on the board for you guys. Like you're showing up, like you've got the King and the Queen here. Let's just see. I want to clarify this. Tell me about the Death card. Oh, and it's getting hot. I've got so much energy moving through me right now. So, okay, tell me about the Death card. Why is this here as the overall energy? Why is the Death card here as the overall energy? It could be, ooh, okay, we have the Star card in reverse. Tell me more about the Death card as the overall energy, please. Judgment. Ooh, this is some strong energy. You got 3 major arcana on your overall energy. You know, either there's 2 possibilities here, fire signs. Either something is getting resolved and able to move beyond some sort of block, or the solution is to go separate, like departing ways. Whatever it is, though, it's getting you back on your path, and it's also putting an end to something that has either kind of, it's interesting. Look, you have the Star card in reverse, okay? And you've got the Star Born card as the thing you need to stop doing. How interesting is that? I keep getting, don't get lost in all of the big picture or what you think the big picture is supposed to look like. There's a detail that will help pull everything together, and you got to find that. You got to like anchor into that. And whatever that is, it's going to get you on your path, and it's going to kind of put an end to either the issue, okay, and help you with someone else move forward together, or for some of you, it may just be like it's not working and it's going separate directions. But there is some sort of ending here. Let me see what this King of Wands. What is the King of Wands about here in the past? What is the King of Wands? Oh, that's way too many. Okay, we have the Six of Cups in reverse. Give me one more on the King of Wands, please. Oh, look at that. Knight of Cups with the Eight of Cups in reverse. Ooh, okay. There is something or someone in your life, okay, that I want to say isn't the healthiest, but there is love there. There's love. There's some sort of emotional attachment. I mean, it's almost like you're drawn to them or they're drawn to you. But it's not exactly all on the up and up. And it's preventing you, like with the Eight of Cups in reverse, this is telling me that you're repeating a pattern that you need to stop repeating, or you're kind of, there's some sort of behaviors or feelings that are preventing you from actually, moving forward in a way that your soul really wants you to move towards. Let me see what the Knight of Cups is about. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have the Page of Cups. So much like water energy coming up here with you, fire. Okay, the Six of Swords. Let me get one more on this Knight of Cups. Okay, wow. I was literally just having this thought when the Fool card came out. Okay, it feels like there's trying to start like anew, kind of fresh here in the past. Move on from an issue and like just kind of get a fresh spin or a fresh take on something with someone either you care about, maybe it's something you're very intuitively guided on, but there is this like movement or action taken to completely go in a brand new, when I say a brand new direction, I just mean an attempt to try something new, okay? But we have the Eight of Swords here, which means there was a lot of overthinking, worries, possibly, feeling trapped. So, okay, we have the Queen of Swords and the Three of Cups both in reverse. There is such a strong desire here, fire signs, to not get hurt again or to not have to repeat things that always end up broken, I want to say. But there's also this energy here with the Queen of Swords in reverse of like maybe just not giving something a fair chance. And I don't know which direction that means to go. Because the Queen of Swords can be really icy when she's in reverse. Like it's about like severing something. So it feels like you are really kind of contemplating like, do I stay with this or do I go? Do I stay with this or do I go? There's a part of you that really wanted to make this work. And then there's a part of you that doesn't necessarily believe that it can work. So let me see what this King of Cups is about. What is the King of Cups? Okay, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Oh, sorry, the Eight of Coins in reverse. The Ace of Cups. Oh gosh. The King of Swords in reverse. So many people showing up here. Oh gosh, fire signs. Oh boy. Oh boy. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse usually talks about procrastination, waiting too long. But, oh my gosh, like my head is spinning here with your reading, fire signs. It's spinning. And I wonder if that's how you've been feeling about this whole situation. I'm wondering if you just feel like it's like you think you have it figured out and then you don't have it figured out. And you think you have it figured out and then you don't have it figured out. It feels like emotionally or even intuitively, you know there's a new direction to go and you need to follow this new direction. But you're procrastinating it because there's like some fear of how to execute it or fear of making a decision. Let me see what this Three of Wands is about. What is this Three of Wands about in the present situation? Oof, yeah. Okay, five of Wands. You're looking into your future, right? You're looking at what you want to bring into your life, and you're conflicted. You're conflicted because it feels like you've got something that it feels like you're emotionally attached to it, but I don't necessarily know if it's the best thing for you, at least not in its current state. If you were to stay with it, it would have to shift. And this is what's creating a lot of conflict because you're now really starting to look forward and being like, what is coming in? Like, what do I actually want to bring in here? What do I want in my life? So tell me about the Six of Wands. And you're conflicted about the future. You're conflicted about the future. Tell me about the Six of Wands in reverse. Jeez. Wow. Okay. The Magician and the Ten of Coins on your Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, straight up. I don't know what this is. I really don't know what this is. There's just way too many people on the board for me to understand in a general reading. But I will say that there's something going on that cannot bring you the success that you want when it comes to you manifesting and building your long-term happiness. Okay, it could be something related financially, career-wise. It could be just overall like feeling really stable in the long run. And I think that's what you're really looking to manifest here. But there's something about what you're dealing with that doesn't actually allow that to happen. So tell me about the Emperor in reverse in the future. Okay, we have the Hermit card. Oy, 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 oy. Okay. We have the Hermit, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse. Okay. I feel like you're dealing with some sort of masculine energy or an energy that seems to be very prevalent in your life or has been there for a long time. And I think you're going to be going within in the future and you're going to have to face the fact that there's something you haven't been wanting to look at that you can't really ignore because it's holding you back. It's not letting you move forward in the way that you need to move forward. And I just see that you're going to be going inwards. For others of you, if that's not the case, it feels like there's just a sense of feeling out of control. Like you don't know exactly what to do or you're feeling out of control about how to do something, move forward with something, take action, build something. And so you go inward in order to really kind of get up close and personal with something that has, I want to say, a truth that's been hidden, to really see it for what it is and how it keeps you stuck or feeling trapped. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Because this tells me that though there is some sort of, oh yeah, see? You get the Devil in reverse. I'm seeing that you are going to get to a place where you're feeling a lot more like you. Like you're feeling more confident in yourself. You're feeling more you're feeling more on top of your game. Okay? Like you kind of actually see the path forward is what I'm getting. You're going to see the solution. And when you kind of get rid of the thing that's been holding you back or making you feel trapped, whether it's a fear, I don't know if it's a fear or if it's someone or if it's a behavior, I don't know what this is exactly, but you know, you get this confidence, you know, you kind of set yourself free and you're getting more on this path. Yeah, look, see the sun. There's so much clarity. There's so much optimism here for you, fire signs. Everything becomes crystal clear for you in the near future. I get very strongly the path becomes very clear for you. Tell me about the universe. Tell me about the universe. We have the Ace of Wands. So something's ending, so a new exciting thing can begin. Something that might be spiritual in nature or something that's like creative. Something that excites you. Tell me more about the universe card, please. You have the Tower in reverse with the High Priestess. You know what? You're like, you don't want another Tower moment. Okay, so on my podcast on Tuesday, just so all of you know, do not miss Tuesday's podcast. You're going to freaking love it. It's all about decoding your soul contracts and your karma. And she says something in that show where she realized that if she didn't make a change or she didn't move towards the thing that her intuition was guiding her, that trauma was coming. Okay? And I think why I'm telling you this, fire signs, is because I feel like you're getting to that place where you know the thing that you haven't been able to that you've been feel trapped, or you feel stuck with, or you've been trying to leave, but you can't leave. You're finally going to see, like, I got to let this go. It's time to move forward. The solution's going to come. And you're going to realize like you're done with the Tower moments. Like you don't want the ground to be ripped out from underneath you, or the rug. You don't want the ground to fall apart or break open, you know? And so you're like getting really honest with yourself about something, and you don't want to not follow your intuition here. So you don't want to not follow your intuition is what I mean. So it feels like whatever this cluster fuck of energy is, fire signs, it's like it sorts itself out somehow. Like I want to say it's really important for you to keep your heart open. There is so much heart energy here, and I know there's an emotional attachment which makes it even harder. But there's something about your own intuition and your heart being open to what you need, what's best for you, and getting out of, I want to say, patterns that don't really serve you. Like it's time to kind of break that cycle. Now, again, if this involves someone else, it doesn't necessarily mean that you leave them. I mean, it could, but it means that something within that particular relationship has to shift, or that person has to shift in order to for this to work. So, and that might happen. I don't know. But that's my reading for you, fire signs. So I don't know. That was like, my head's spinning from that reading, fire signs. And I'm super hot. I'm super hot right now. All right. How does this... Suiterbug, this has to do with a fork in the road for a financial future. Ooh, okay. Ellen, you got caught up in marketing and away from your creative project. Ooh, all right. Dennis, you're like 7 minutes in and you'd say separate from them. Follow your intuition if that's what feels right. Oh, thanks, Suiterbug. All right, we're going on to Earth signs. You guys are next. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Stephanie, sounds like what Robbie is going through. Okay, it makes perfect sense. Oh, sometimes I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't even know. Does this make sense? Like, I don't even know if it makes sense to me. I'm just like trying to read what's coming through and deliver the messages. All right. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sudarbug, I can't adjust my camera that easily right now because then it'll cut off my head and you'll have a headless reader. I don't know. Maybe you want a headless reader. I don't know. You're welcome, Bonnie. All right, that's good. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alkeem88, hello, good to see you. You know, my head already feels decapitated from my body right now, so I don't know, maybe that should be a thing. Feels like my head was just spun right off my body. All right. Okay, let's go into it. Let's find out what earth signs need to stop doing and what do they need to embrace or start doing. What do earth signs need to stop doing and what do they need to embrace? Okay. What do earth signs need to stop doing? And what do they need to embrace? Oh my gosh. Okay. Really? Okay. This is interesting. All right. Okay. You need to stop doing is what you got is the eternal child. But what you need to embrace or start doing is the desert. So it feels to me, are signs that perhaps you've been approaching something with a little too lighthearted attitude and it's time to get a little more serious. I feel like when the desert comes up, it's about taking a very difficult journey where you most likely will feel alone and you'll be very tested by the elements. You may see things that aren't real, are real. But ultimately what it does is it brings you into deeper understanding of who you are. And it feels like maybe you've been putting that off. Maybe you've been, I don't know, it's summertime, having a lot of fun. And it's, I'm always a huge advocator for having fun. But it's not so much about the fun that I'm getting. It's more of maybe being not serious enough about something where it really needs your attention and you can't just brush it off anymore. You can't just pretend it's not a big deal. Is kind of what I'm getting here, earth signs. So let's see how this plays out in your tarot. Okay. What do we need to know about the past here for earth signs? What do we need to know about the past here for earth signs? Ooh, we have the Judgment card in reverse. What else do we need to know about the past for earth signs? Okay, we have the Three of Cups. And we have the Eight of Wands. Okay. What is coming into the present moment here for earth signs? What is coming into the present for earth signs? Okay, we have the Three of Wands in reverse, almost in the exact same position as fire signs. We have the Two of Cups. And we have the Knight of Swords. All right. And coming into the future, we have the Nine of Pentacles. What else is coming into the future? Yeah, we have the Six of Wands. Sorry, the Six of Swords. And one more, please, for the future. And the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, bottom of the deck. Ooh. Is the Queen of Pentacles with the Six of Cups underneath it. Okay. With the Queen of Pentacles in your overall energy, earth signs, this is just really about needing to take care of you. This is about like, what are your needs? What do you need to do to be successful? What do you need to do to set yourself up for the best and highest success? And with the Six of Cups in underneath it, I'm wondering if it's in relation to someone important in your life, like someone who you know. It can talk about the past, like someone from your past, but I get more of like an energy of the past. Like there's an energy of the past coming in. Okay, it's about tapping into an energy of yourself that you have been in touch with, but you need to bring it more forward right now. And it's all about like taking care of you, making sure you're successful, that you can do everything, like that you are seen in the way that you want to be seen, taking care of what needs to be taken care of. Now, in the past, we have the Judgment card in reverse, the Three of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. It feels like, you know, when the Judgment card is in reverse, it can talk about just talk about like there was a decision made in the past, like the past, which brought together, there was a kind of like a happy occasion or brought people back together, and it happened really fast. Like everything moved forward really fast. But it can also, the Judgment card in reverse can talk about how not necessarily being on the right path. Like, and I hate to say that because we're always on the right path, so to speak. I'm getting that there was a lack of judgment around this either reunion or movement forward with other people. Even though it was really like a happy occasion, there may have been some sort of lack of judgment here, like something was missed or not paid attention to. We'll see when I clarify. The Three of Wands in reverse, the Two of Cups, and then the Knight of Swords. Okay. This energy is a little touchy here because although we have something or some people coming together, like a union here, which is always beautiful, the Three of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse is very kind of not really thinking things through, acting out of haste. And the Three of Wands in reverse talks about like also maybe not really getting what you want, like realizing that what you've been wanting isn't actually coming through. So I don't know if this involves a partner of some sort or someone close to you, that there might be some sort of action taken out of haste that really isn't thought through, and it's because something's not coming through, like you're not getting what you've been wanting. It could also be though that there hasn't been I want to reverse the energies too, because it could be that too, is that because there hasn't been the thing that like what you've been like hoping for or waiting for hasn't been manifesting, there could be almost like expedited energy to try to make it work. Like, well, let's just try to make this work. Now in the I'll clarify that energy. Now in the future, I see the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This is telling me that you're going to be really focused on yourself, earth signs. Like you're like, you know what? I got to do what's best for me. I got to take care of number one. I got to be independent, make sure that I'm self-sufficient. I want to feel successful. I want to feel like I'm really happy. And this means that you got to move on from something. Like you're moving out of a situation that hasn't, like I see you moving forward. Like this is good, but you're going into uncharted territory, you know, like you're kind of going into a new zone and it's a little bit scary. So there is that. And I want to say with the Ten of Pentacles coming up in reverse, this is telling me that possibly there is maybe some sort of closing out around something that's been ongoing for a long time. That's something that may have been bringing you a lot of happiness, but maybe it's not so much anymore. Time to move on. Maybe pulling your energy out of something that you've invested a lot of your energy into, and now you're like, you know what, I'm not going to invest all my energy into this. Maybe it hasn't been giving you the same investment back, whatever that might be, and so you're pulling your energy out of that. That's what it could be also. So let's kind of clarify and see what this Queen of Pentacles is all about. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords with the Sun in reverse. That's pretty damn Captain Obvious. You're not happy, Earth signs. Something about this, you're not happy. There's some heartache, possibly some sort of suffering. I want to say that the Sun in reverse, like it's just not as much optimism. Maybe things don't feel very aligned. But I want to say that this is like a catalyst though to really put more focus on you, Earth signs. So there may have been something really that's kind of upset you, brought some tears. Let's see what the Judgment. See, and this is why you're being called to go into the desert. In some ways, you can look at like this is a bit of a solo journey, like a journey that you need to do on your own. It doesn't necessarily mean if you're with someone that you need to do it without them, but like you've got to do part of this journey like on your own. And I am getting that too with the Nine of Pentacles coming up here. This talks about independence in a sense of not being codependent. Tell me about the Judgment in reverse here in the past. Wow. Look at all these twos coming up. Okay, you got the Two of Cups again in reverse this time and the Two of Wands in reverse. So again, it felt like there was maybe a decision made that was lacking there was a lack of judgment on something around, I don't know if there was a breakup or a separation. The path here was not clear with the Two of Wands in reverse. Like, just had no idea exactly what the path looked like going forward. But there was a decision made here around this. Tell me about the Three of Cups. The cards are flying. Okay. We have the the Six of Coins and the Four of Swords in reverse. So it feels like there was some sort of mutual decision to kind of come together to balance something out. I say that because the Four of Swords here is in reverse, so I don't see you like being alone. And of course, it's on the Three of Cups, so there was like a separation or whatever. And then I think like you and someone else or something else like came together here, and it was to balance something out, or you know, kind of bring in that equal give and take. Like, I'm just getting a let's try to make this work, or let's work on it kind of energy. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. Okay, we have the Empress card. Okay, we have the Three of Coins and the Faith card in reverse, which is the Hierophant. So I feel like there was a lot of communication and forward movement here, possibly even really fast movement forward. Basically, it feels like there was a rebirth in many ways of building newer foundations, working on something in a new way that was very non-traditional. It was not in the most traditional way. Yeah. Okay, let me see with this Three of Wands, though, in the present situation. Tell me about this Three of Wands. Ooh, okay. Well, we have there you are, Queen of Coins, and then the Emperor card in reverse. So both in reverse. Something is not coming together for you and possibly someone else, or possibly a job or a business. There's... Can I get a clarification on this Emperor in reverse, please? Okay, yeah. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Someone's procrastinating, not taking something seriously enough, not applying themselves in the way that they can, and it's the Emperor, or sorry, the sorry, it's not the Emperor, it's the King of Wands. It's the King of Wands. So this King of Wands is not like in control. And for some reason, that is causing a problem here for you. They're not delivering on what I think may have been talked about up here, or at least hoped for. It's not matching up. So tell me about this Two of Cups. And this is causing issues for you, Earth signs. You're not happy. It's kind of throwing everything in your world a little upside down, a little topsy-turvy. I don't feel like you feel like you're able to... I want to say operate at the place that is best for you. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Oh, wow. Ooh, my. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords again in reverse, which is right beside it here. And then we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Ugh. There's going to be a lot of emotions. There's going to be a lot of emotions here. The Queen of Cups in reverse is a very emotional card. It's very sensitive. If it was the King of Cups, I would have said emotions would be blocked, but this is more of like a purge of emotions, and it's going to happen really spontaneous or fast, or like it's not going to be controlled by any means. And so I feel like even though the Two of Cups is here upright, it does feel like there's a disruption here in some way. Tell me about the Knight of Swords in reverse. We have the Four of Wands and we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Can I get one more card, please? Okay. We have the Six of Wands. So there is some sort of like spontaneous movement here. Like maybe don't see it coming. I want to say it does carry some sort of positive energy to it. With the Six of Wands, it's like there's actually like I'm being seen, I'm being acknowledged, I'm feeling good about this. There's like some sort of really big burden that's feeling like it's lifted in some way. And with the Four of Wands coming up here, could talk about like your home life, contract that you may be involved in some way, a relationship, a very important relationship, family could be involved here. So there is some sort of like something spontaneous here happens, but it's good. It's good. It's hasty. It's not well thought out, but it feels like whatever the result is, it does, at least you're feeling seen and you're feeling good about something, and there is some sort of heavy burden lifted. So tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles in the future. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups, the Death card in reverse, and the Fool card on top of this Nine of Pentacles. You have been holding on to something or holding yourself back in a way with that Death card in reverse. And I want to say you almost have been like, it's kind of not exactly what you want though. Like this Nine of Cups in reverse is saying like this isn't what you hope for or wish for. And there's something about this that needs to be let go in order for you to get your brand new journey, to start anew, that really kind of puts you in a place where you feel like back in power, where you feel good about yourself and you feel like you can take care of things. It's almost like I'm getting this energy, earth signs, like, you know what? I am done with, I'm getting this, like I'm done with holding myself back. I am done with perhaps even like overindulging, okay, in this thing that I can't let go of or can't move forward from, or I'm like hanging on to, or maybe, you know, like, or it's something that's, you know, like really grabbing your attention. And with the Fool card, like there is some sort of brand new opportunity here or kind of chapter in your life that's kind of coming through that is about you being more independent. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. The Six of Cups, which is under your Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Emperor in reverse. Wow. I'm going to say that it's interesting that the Emperor has come up in reverse when I thought the King of Wands was the Emperor. It's very similar energy. So there's a moving on from something here that is like, I want to say it's an important connection that you have with someone else here. But I want to say that it feels like both of you aren't in your power. It feels like both of you aren't in your power. And there's a need to move on from that. Like, and I think that's why it's like time to get serious. It's time to like take a serious journey here, Earth signs, in whatever way that means for you. You can't just sugarcoat things anymore. It feels like you've got to get really honest and crystal clear about what's ahead of you or what you need to do in order to get to the place that you want to. And I want to say it feels like you need to put more focus on what makes you happy, what makes you feel more successful, what takes care of your needs. Because like with the Nine of Pentacles coming up here too in your reading, it in the main spread, that is definitely a theme. So let me just see what your 10 of Pentacles is in reverse is about. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. The King of Swords. Okay, that's way too many cards. One more card on the 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, and the Moon in reverse. This is powerful energy. So, Earth signs, you are like making things very clear. Like things are going to get very clear. I see that you're going to stop investing your energy into something that you've been investing in for a long time. You're like, no, I'm not doing it this way anymore, or this isn't going down anymore this way, or whatever it is. You're very passionate about it, and you're like crystal clear with that King of Wands and the King of Swords and the Moon in reverse on top of it. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So it feels like wherever you've been sugarcoating something or trying to avoid it, or maybe like hoping it goes away, like, you know, like, oh, if I just brush it under the rug, maybe we just don't have to deal with it. Like it feels like you've got to deal with something, but I think it requires a lot of serious energy. Because clearly you're not happy. There's some sort of pain here or suffering of some sort that I want to say it feels like it involves someone important in your life. And I want to say you need to stop with the Eternal Child coming up here. It's like, it's time to almost like be the parent, or it's time to like get really adult-like about something. And I'm going to leave it there, Earth signs. So I hope that reading that's a little bit of a somber reading, but so it is. I can't like, you know, make it better than it actually is. So I don't know if that resonated with any of you Earth signs out there. Let me have some water here. Makes sense, Suiterbug. Yeah, happily humbled. Another doozy for Earth signs. Oh, Shelly, it's bang on. Okay. All right. It's freaking you out a little. Such good stuff. Okay. You're welcome, Scott. You're welcome, Dave. All right, we're going on to water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You guys are next. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you guys are next. What do water signs need to know for the last half of August? What do they need to know? Starboard. Hi, Melanie. All right. What's going on with my water signs? What's going on with my water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yes, happy full moon, everyone. Full moon in Aquarius. I think we're just about to hit it. Like it's going to be full in the next 20 minutes or so. Or maybe in the next 10 minutes or so, because I started a little late. I saw the moon last night. Whoa, it's really a super moon because it's like so close. It was really close when it was rising. I saw it around like 8:30 last night, 9. You're welcome, Shelley. All right, last cut here for water signs. All right, let's find out what water signs need to stop doing and what they need to start doing or embrace. Okay, what do water signs need to stop doing? Oh my God, this is so perfect for water signs. Oh my gosh. Okay, and what do they need to start doing? Oh, okay. Wow, I love it. Okay, water signs. You need to stop being the healer, which tells me like stop trying to heal everyone, stop trying to fix all the problems, stop trying to like take on everyone else's energy. What you do need to do though is you do need to start embracing being the mystic, which is also very watery. Again, there seems to be an energy coming through right now of how important it is to kind of put focus on you. But I want to say it's more important to be focused on the things that you don't know, the things that are a little bit mysterious to you, the unseen energies. The mystic is also about alchemy, you know, and transmutation. It's also, okay, interesting. Oh, wow. Okay. A lot of times what we do is we try to, especially when we're healers, but just in general, we will try to, you know, heal everyone else, or like try to, how do I say this? Yeah, like our focus just goes outward, right? But really, when you talk about the mystic is all about actually going into the darkness and transmuting everything within you. And so it feels like instead of focusing on everyone else's pain, it may be time to focus on your own pain and helping yourself out in healing yourself. Ooh, water signs, water signs. Okay, let's go and see where the cards are taking us. What do we need to know about the past for water signs? All right, we have the 7 of Cups in reverse. The Magician in reverse. And the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, going into the present. Present. 6 of Swords. Knight of Wands. What do we need to know about the present? Okay. All right. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, okay. This is very progress-like energy, water sign, so I like it. Tell me about the future. Five of Swords in reverse. 9 of Wands in reverse. And there you are, Queen of Cups upright. All right, and on the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands with the Ace of Wands underneath it. Okay, you have been in resistance to something, water signs. You've been in resistance to something that is very, I gotta just say it straight up, alchemical in nature, is the message I heard straight up. So it's new to you. It's very energetic, but also, the wand's energy is exciting. It's passion. It's also could be very spiritually based for you, but you felt a little bit defensive against this or resistant to it in some way. And this is why it's all coming up. And sometimes we put all our focus on other people so that we don't, sometimes we do it unconsciously without even realizing it. Even when we're at a good place, we stop actually focusing on what we need to transmute within ourselves. So, but there is something that's coming up for transmutation here for you, water signs. With the Seven of Cups in reverse in your past, the Magician in reverse, and the Knight of Cups in reverse, it feels like you were left with not very many options, or you felt left without an option. The Magician in reverse also tells me that you didn't feel like you had the right tools to work with. I don't know if you were struggling to make something come together or make something happen, but it's more about you feeling like you didn't have the right tools or all the tools that you needed. And with the Knight of Cups here in reverse, this is telling me that things just kind of shut down. No further action was taken. It's almost like I'm hearing just abandoned ship. And I get this almost too difficult to deal with, just forget about it for now kind of thing. Or I don't know, it's got that kind of energy to it. Now, in your present situation, you have the Six of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So I do feel, though, like you're making some sort of progress in the last half of August. You're moving out of a situation that has been a bit turbulent or been a bit rocky or choppy. And you're gonna go into newer territory here, but it's territory you have not really fully explored. Okay, it's territory that you're not very familiar with. But I want to say, though, you're bringing the heat, you're bringing the passion with the Knight of Wands here, and you're also doing due diligence. You're taking your time building something, but you're doing so with excitement and passion. The future energies I see is the Five of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Cups. So, water signs, I really like this energy because it tells me that you're walking away from something that you've either been self-sabotaging or been really conflicted about or in conflict over or in battle with. This could have been in battle with yourself. But you're with the Nine of Wands coming here, especially because the Seven of Wands is talking about the resistance. You're dropping all the resistance. You're surrendering. And look what it's also bringing in, Queen of Cups. It's either bringing in some sort of love or more intuition for you, some sort of emotional fulfillment. I like it. So let's clarify. Tell me about the Seven of Wands as the overall energy here for water signs. Okay, we have the Temperance card. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands, please, as the overall energy. The Nine of Wands. Ooh, and the Empress. Is this something you want? Water signs, you want this, but it's very difficult and it's requiring a lot of patience either on your part or someone else's part. But I also want to say with the Temperance, Temperance to me is also healing and very alchemical energy. And so in order to really get to what you want, where you want, like the Empress to me always represents like it can be the thing that you really want or the person that you really want, the ultimate manifestation or birthing of something that you really want. It is difficult though. There is some sort of hardship here with the Nine of Wands. I'm wondering if because the journey to get there is going to be difficult for some reason. Like it's not an easy journey, which let's be honest, the things that we deeply desire usually don't come easily. You know, the things that we need to work for the hardest are the ones that actually have the most value to us. So this is new though for you with that Ace of, what's underneath the Ace of, oh, look at that, the Ace of Cups. There's a new possibility here or potential. There's something's coming up here that creates a lot of possibility and potential here for you, water signs, but there is some resistance to it for some reason. And I want to say you can't put your energy into other people right now, like as this healer. Like you've really got to kind of go into this thing for yourself. Like you can't be thinking about what everyone else needs to do or how to help them. Like I really think you got to focus on how to help yourself right now, because there is something you deeply want or deeply desire, or you know, have been in resistance to. There's some kind of resistance around it. I don't know exactly why, but let's see. What's the Seven of Cups in reverse in the past? Ooh, yeah. Okay. Woo. Okay. Six of Swords in reverse and the Death card in reverse. Like to have both these cards together in reverse is telling me, yeah, your back was up against a wall. Like you felt like you had no way out. And at the same time, it's like you also didn't want out. It's weird. Like it's, whatever this thing is, like you're having a really hard time letting go or getting yourself beyond it. Okay, tell me about the Magician in the past in reverse. We have the Queen of Coins. The Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Ooh, okay. Wow. So a really hard time. Like you didn't feel like you had the tools to do this, or and I want to say with the Queen of Coins coming up, this is interesting. It's either you didn't, okay, it's not either. I think it's both actually. It feels like you weren't able to fully nurture yourself or nurture a situation. And I also want to say that it doesn't feel like you were able to speak your truth. Like you weren't in a place where you could be heard. And this is some sort of lesson that you've needed to go through. So I want to say it's almost like water signs, you put your needs or your need for nurture and your need for your own voice or to be heard on the back burner, or you pushed it aside, or you didn't know maybe you didn't even feel like you had the tools to even know how to do this. But with the Page of Swords, as I'm getting that this was a lesson to be learned in your journey. Tell me about the Knight of Cups in, hold on a second. Tell me about the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, yeah, you really shut down from like this really, I want to say either, you may not even realized it, water signs, but this really shut down your heart in many ways, whatever this was. It doesn't allow you to actually move forward in a way that follows your heart or allows for that real emotional fulfillment to come in. And with the Eight of Wands in reverse, the Judgment card in reverse, and the Ace of Cups here in reverse, it's holding you back from a new beginning here and keeping you on a path that isn't really the path you want to be on. It's not the path you want to be on. So, but again, it also feels like it's almost like, but you also don't know exactly what to do to get you on that path. Like, it does feel like you weren't given the tools at some point, or you're just starting to figure out what your tools are. Like, this is referring to the past, so it could be very different now, but okay, let me see what the Six of Swords. What is the Six of Swords? Okay, we have the Six of Cups in reverse. Moving on from something negative from your childhood, something that has hurt you. Interesting. Then we have the Four of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords upright. It feels like you're going to be moving on from, like you're ready to move on from something that happened in your childhood that isn't good. And it really kind of prevents you from moving forward in new ways. I want to say either in relationship or just in overall, I want to say in a, the Four of Wands too can talk about contracts. Like you may like be moving on from a contract that you had that has got locked in from your childhood past that doesn't really allow you to fully receive stable abundance or stable prosperity or just nurture in general. And there is some sort of sabotaging belief here that you're actually that you kind of kept doing, and you're kind of moving away from. Like that's what you're moving away from. It caused a lot of self-sabotage. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. Did you see how that card came out? So it would come out in reverse. Okay, we have the Five of Cups in reverse with the Ace of Swords in reverse on the Knight of Wands. You're really looking for truth here, water signs. Like, and when I say that, I mean like, it feels like you're willing to look at something that has been approached in the past, but you're now ready to look at it with fresh eyes. And it's around you, like not wanting to be, like you no longer want to be discontent. You don't want to be unhappy. You're trying to move on from a place where you're feeling either alone or isolated. And there's some like kind of, that Ace of Swords in reverse is giving me energy of like, you're ready to reapproach something with new eyes or look at something with a fresh perspective. It's a reapproach though. It's a reapproach. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. And you're actually excited about this. With the Knight of Wands, you're actually excited about it. You're passionate about this. You know, like there's motivation. So tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So we have the Queen of Cups here in reverse, which is interesting because your Queen of Cups is coming here upright. You're ready to go into some of these like deeper unhappy emotions, like the hidden emotions. The stuff that you maybe gets you very emotional, but maybe you haven't allowed it to come to the surface. Tell me more about this. Okay, you have the Page of Wands. There's something about this that is very positive. It's gonna okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles, in reverse, the Justice card, and the Seven of Cups upright. So you had the Seven of Cups in reverse here. It feels like something's getting restored here through this. So you're going to have to go into the emotions. You're going to have to explore something that's really deep that I don't know. And then I want to say it's your own darkness, or it's something that's been hidden deep in your own darkness. And you're like ready to not, like you don't want to invest energy anymore. Like you're not going to wait. You're not waiting anymore to do this. Is what I want to say. And you're ready to write. You're ready to bring something to justice, and you're ready to kind of look at different options. You know, you're ready to look and see like what else is there? Like there's got to be something better than what I thought, because back here you felt like you didn't have options. But I want to say it's almost like it was a narrative that you told yourself or that you believed because of the situation you were in. And it's just like, well, I guess it's just not for me, or I can't have that. But now you're like, no, actually, I think I can have this. But it's requiring like a bit of a deeper exploration and excavation of your own really kind of hidden emotions. It does bring forth though something positive here with that Page of Wands. So tell me about the Five of Swords in reverse. Wow, the Star card. Tell me more. And the Faith card in reverse with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. This is going to be going in a bit of an unconventional way for you. With the Five of Swords in reverse, you're ready to kind of end the battle, whatever that is, okay? It could just be a battle with yourself, a battle with your own demons, a battle with someone else, I don't know. But you're ready to kind of lay your sword down, you know, come find a resolution. Five of Swords in reverse is all about, let me find the resolution. And it's about, there's something where you haven't allowed yourself to receive fully, and you're going to be going around this in an unconventional way, and it's really going to potentially put you on a path or get you closer to the thing that you really want. That Star card, you know, this is very healing energy too. You know, the Star card comes in after the Tower when everything has been blown to bits. You know, the Star card comes in and brings a lot of light and healing energy. And it feels like that's what's kind of and it feels delayed. Like it feels like it's coming in to kind of finally bring some healing in around something that happened here in your past that was alluded to in the reading. So tell me about this Nine of Wands in reverse. Tell me about the Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay, we have the World card in reverse. We have the World in reverse, the Five of Wands in reverse, and the High Priestess in reverse. I'm getting that, you know, you're finally ready to surrender. Like you want to bring the thing that has been unknown up to the surface. You're ready to reveal it. You don't want to be in conflict with it or yourself anymore. And I think with the World card here in reverse, I'm just getting that this is something long overdue to close out. Yeah. And you're ready to kind of like, you know what? I'm not going to be in resistance to this anymore. I'm ready to go. So tell me about this Queen of Cups. Page of Cups. Okay. New beginnings in either your dreams or emotions, love, relationship. Oh, jeez. And then you get the Tower. Okay, this is definitely shaking shit up here, though, water signs. This is, I think, though, this is why you've been in resistance to it. The Knight of Swords. Okay. Okay. I don't think you're going to see this coming, water signs. And it's going to happen pretty freaking fast. Can I get a card on this Tower? Can I get a card, please, on this Tower? Oh, okay. We have the Two of Swords. This is going to get you out of a stagnant energy. It's going to finally get you forward movement. I don't know. You know, the Tower, it can sometimes be a good tower, but it doesn't necessarily mean it will feel great initially. But I do see, though, it's bringing in a lot of positivity. However, it may not feel like that in the beginning. It may. You know, the Tower can also talk about enlightenment, you know, like finally, like a burst of aha. So with the Two of Swords clarifying it, with the Two of Swords in reverse, it's like you finally know what to do. It's like the path is revealed to you, know exactly what decision you need to make. Like the blindfold is lifted. There's absolute clarity. And this is around something like, it's either like really around love, maybe it's your intuition on following a dream of yours. But it's just, I see really good movement. So there's something though that, so this is why you're like, it's time to not put your energy, water signs, into other people. Don't worry about healing everyone else right now. They will live. They can do some stuff on their own. You can like focus your energy on you. And I want to say too, okay, interesting little download that just came in here. It's not so much that you have to heal, it's more about the transmutation. So you may have already been doing a lot of healing, you know, on yourself. And it's time to take things to a different level. It's time to actually just transmute that shit. It's time to like use your skills and your energy to like not stew in the pain of it all anymore, but to really be like, you know what, we're leveling this shit up now. Like, I'm done with it. It's ready to make better, or make this thing like, it's time to move on. It's time to get into that better place. But you're doing so in a way that it forces you. You got to look at certain emotions. You got to look at something that you haven't been wanting to look at, but you can then transmute it. If there's something there that's requiring you to look at it, but instead of like, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it, water signs. But there's something to like, let the darkness be transmuted into that nectar, right? The mystic is all about swallowing the poison, transmuting it into nectar, and giving it back to the world. So this really talks about, you know, if you want to heal the world, heal yourself. But for you guys, I feel like it's more about like a transmutation kind of thing, an alchemical thing. I hope that makes sense. So that's my reading for you, water signs. All right. How are my water signs with that reading? Maz P, so you right now. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, Starboy Tarot, looks like it's been resonating with you too. Oh, Melanie, your bestie. You're welcome, Anna. 100% spot on, Maz. Okay. Wow. Oh, happily humbled. You were resonating with it too. You're welcome. Hey, John. Yeah, that is a good reading for water. It felt really good. All right. Air signs. You guys are next. Air signs. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Melanie, spot on. Okay. What do my air signs need to know for the last half of August? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You're welcome, Melanie. My air signs need to know for the last half of August. What will benefit them and help them out the most? What messages can we offer? What What messages can we offer air signs? The Two of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Cups just showed up. Oh, there's such a theme of like moving on from something that isn't working with the theme, right? You do your dishes, Suitor Bug. Don't let them pile up in the sink. That's like one of my big OCD things. I can't go to bed when there's dishes in the sink. It's like, it just freaks me out. I'm like, oh no, because I'm going to wake up and I'm going to see dirty dishes and that's going to put me in a shitty mood and then I'm going to have a bad start to my day and that can't happen. So no, the dishes have to get done. Okay, one more cut here for air signs. All right. What do air signs need to stop doing and what do they need to embrace? What do air signs need to stop doing and what do they need to embrace? Okay, what do they need to start doing? Oh, I love it. Ooh, I love it. Okay. Okay. So let me just tell you why I giggled. Because what you need to stop doing is the mirror. And I was like, stop being so vain, air sign. Stop being so vain. No, in all honesty, it feels like you need to stop criticizing yourself and judging yourself. And the reason being is because you're being asked to birth something, create something, bring something into fruition with the womb as what you need to embrace. So it feels like there's something that's getting in the way of that. And with the mirror coming up, it feels like there's a distortion of some sort and perhaps seeing things distorted or just being judgmental or critical that's not really helping the situation. It could be judgmental of yourself, critical of yourself, or just critical of a situation. I don't know. But it also could just be that stop looking at things so distortedly. Like, I also want to say, this is like a glass shard, right? And it's sharp. It hurts. I feel like maybe the way you've been viewing something is hurting it, or you're feeling hurt by the way you've been viewed by someone. I don't know. Let's see what the tarot says. But the what you want to embrace though is something new. You want to bring something new into the world. There's something brewing, embedding, blossoming, and that's where you want your focus to go. So let's see. What do we need to know about the past here for air signs? Because I know air signs, some of you can have some sharp tongues. Okay, we have the Five of Cups and we have the Hermit in reverse. And we have the Sun. Interesting energy to come up here in your past. Okay, what's coming into the near future? What is coming into, what is coming into the present? What is coming into the present? Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse with the Two of Cups. Ooh, and we have the Moonchild in reverse. What's coming into the future? No. Okay. Jeez. You have the Three of Cups in reverse. And you have the Devil in reverse. And then you have the Nine of Wands. Ooh, air signs. Okay. Overall energy is the Fool. Look at that. When your womb card is what you're being asked to embrace. And then you have the Seven of Swords underneath it. So this is telling me that you've been deceiving yourself a little bit about this future endeavor or this opportunity or this new beginning. I think maybe you've been seeing it through a lens that is distorting it, potentially, possibly. Or you've been really hypercritical about it. And that's where the deception's coming in. But there's something new, definitely something that you need to be focused on. It's a completely new journey here for you. Now, in your past, you have the Five of Cups, the Hermit in reverse, and the Sun. You know, I see here in your past that with the Five of Cups, there was this part of like kind of, you know, feeling bad for yourself or just not happy or like, you know, just focusing on the negative versus the positive, you know, like you're just not really seeing the blessings. There may have been more stuff kind of happening that was distracting you from that. And, but you have the Hermit in reverse and the Sun. So this is telling me though that you were able to get out of it. You were able to get out of it though and kind of really put yourself out there, and it feels like things did get better. Like there was some sort of optimism or clarity or, you know, some sort of positivity like came in here. However, in your present situation, you have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Cups, and the Moon Child in reverse. I really want to go to the Moon Child here because I know this is about cycles. But this is like one of those cards. It's not normal in the deck. I mean, in the like tarot. So let me just. Okay. It's asking you to consider how you can cultivate your own sacred relationship with the moon, which is your own intuition, your own sacred feminine energy. This luminous beacon functions as a great celestial doorway into new spaces and opportunities within you and around you to help you see beyond the limitations of your lived reality. It's in reverse. I feel like... Okay, hold on a second. Are there energies that need to be released? Yes, okay, because that's what I was just feeling. Is it time to start a new project? Okay. What is internally or externally inhibiting you from rising, growing, or healing? How are you delaying your own productivity? Okay, there is some sort of delay here. And I think what you're going to do is you're going to get some insight into this in the last half of August, around, you know, what's not working with the Three of Pentacles here in reverse. This is like telling me like what foundations are broken, what is something you can't build upon. And then with the Two of Cups, so it's like, what can you bring together? You know, what is presenting itself? What opportunity is actually coming together? There might be something here. And so I get like there's kind of like this torn energy of like what's happened in the past versus what can happen right now. And there's like, it's time for you to start really looking at what is limiting you or holding you back from starting something new. So this could be like a past relationship. It could be, or it could just be any kind of relationship that isn't allowing you to move forward in whatever this new thing is. And of course, I'm going to clarify it with the clarifiers. But then we also have in your future the Three of Cups in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and then the Nine of Wands. Okay. Listen, it feels like There is some sort of either disappointment here with that Three of Cups in reverse, but it kind of sets you free. With the Devil in reverse, this is showing me like you're breaking free of something, and even though it feels like this is going to be difficult, you're going to make your way through it. Like you're going to do it. I want to clarify. Let's clarify to this. Let's find out what this Fool is all about, air signs. What is this Fool about? Okay, we have the Page of Coins in reverse. The Seven of Cups and the Three of Wands in reverse. The Three of Wands has been coming up in everyone's reading. Okay. There is something here that's asking for your attention, okay? That is an opportunity here or a new beginning of some sort. It might feel, you know, when the Fool shows up too, it always talks about risk. Like there could be something risky. I want to say though that you may have been like, I don't know, deceiving yourself in some way around your ability to do it, because the Page of Coins is here in reverse, which tells me that maybe you haven't been applying yourself in the best way that you possibly can. And it's not allowing you to actually manifest the things that you've been wanting it to manifest. That's why your attention is being like asked to go towards like the womb space, like finally birth it, like let everything, like let the creation that you've been kind of, nurturing and what do you call it, like what's the word I'm looking for, you know, when the bun is in the oven and the heat lamps are on, you know, like it's getting it ready, and it's almost time, like it's time for you to kind of like push it out, you know. And I think there's been some confusion or there's been some overwhelm here with the Seven of Cups. Like maybe you've been like confused about where to start, or like there's been a lot of different ways you could have done this, but like, I don't know, I just feel like there's a bit of confusion around this. Tell me about the Five of Cups in the past. Oh, okay. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse and the Tower in reverse. Okay, something could have happened here in the past that was really disturbing. Like it really rocked your boat and it was very heavy. It was very heavy. May have took you by surprise as well. And it had you just, it's like all you could do was just focus on the pain, I want to say. There was some kind of ending with the Ten of Wands here in reverse. But with the Hermit here in reverse, though, and the Sun, I feel like you moved on from it, though, or in some capacity. Maybe not fully, but you did. I feel like you did a decent job of moving on here. So tell me about the Hermit. Okay, you have the Eight of Swords. The Seven of Swords. Okay, I'm seeing now. Let me see, there's one more card that wants to come out. All right, yeah. All right, we have the Page of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Swords on top of the Hermit. Okay, so what this is clarifying now for me is that you definitely like were moving on. Like you moved on, or you tried to get yourself moving on. But the reality is that I think you were still up in your head. I think you did it because you were like, just like, I can't keep thinking about this. I gotta like just move. I gotta do something, whether it was to distract yourself or whatever. And I want to say with the Seven of Swords coming up and the Page of Cups in reverse, I think you were maybe not, there may have been some deception around how much it really hurt. Or like, maybe this new beginning that you were trying wasn't fully given a chance. I don't know. Let me see what the Sun is about. Okay, well, you have the Justice card in reverse and the Knight of Wands. There was some injustice here done to you. Like, there was either a broken contract or something, but I don't know if this was true or not, but it feels like you got to a good place, though. It feels though like there's some stuff though that wasn't dealt with fully, but it does feel like you were able to kind of push forward. You got excited. You know what? Break this contract. I'm moving forward. Lots of optimism, positivity, but now something's coming back around for you to review. And there's something about this that I feel like there was something, a detail that perhaps was missed, or something that maybe you're like, I think I'm good, but then now like it's kind of presenting itself and you're realizing, oh, maybe I wasn't as good as I thought. Let me see what this Three of Pentacles is about in your future. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, okay. The Hermit. So this is like telling me it's about the Hermit in the past here. Yeah, like whatever you thought that you were going to be building upon here, like, no, this is going to work. This is going to work. Maybe didn't have the strongest foundation. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Ten of Coins. This is definitely something you put a lot of energy and time into, possibly even money. Okay. And now you're being forced to make a choice with the Two of Wands coming up and the Seven of Wands in reverse. And it feels like you're in a place where you can't keep fighting. Like you can't be in, like, I want to say you may have been in resistance to this, or like resistance into actually seeing it, but you can't not see it anymore. And you're now having to make a choice. This could also have to do with something that, the Ten of Coins obviously refers to something that you've invested a lot of money or time or energy into, something that ultimately, this has to do with your long-term happiness. But whatever you're trying to build upon for that, it's broken or it's not as stable as you thought. Tell me about the two, and so now you have to make a choice. So tell me about the Two of Cups. The Magician and the Five of Swords. It looks like you want to make stuff happen, but there's a lot of conflict around here. This Two of Cups could be like a relationship. It could be any kind of important connection to you. The Five of Swords always talks about like there's either self-deception or sabotage. It's almost like making it work is actually sabotaging you, or can I get one more card on the Two of Cups? Wow, we have the High Priestess. There's something you're in conflict about this, though. It's like you want to make it happen, but your intuition is also telling you something. I don't know if you're paying attention to it because that Five of Swords is there. Okay, and then especially when we have the Moon Child here, in reverse. So tell me, oh geez, look at that. Oh, yeah. Okay. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Six of Cups, the Eight of Coins in reverse, and the King of Swords. Well, there you are, air signs. There's procrastination involved here that really has to be looked at. It cannot be ignored anymore. You can't procrastinate on this. It's like, I want to say this could have to do with someone, again, a soulmate of some sort with the Six of Cups here, someone from your past. But it's like, it's too hard. It's really fucking hard with the Nine of, like, it's burdening you. There's something about it that's burdening you. And with the King of Swords coming up, it's like you have to get really clear and decisive about what this is and how to move forward. You need a game plan. And it's time to make a decision or a choice. because something new is really needing you. It's like calling you forward. It's time to birth something here. Tell me about this Three of Cups in reverse in your future. Okay, we have the Star card. And we have the Hangman. Okay. There's like a decision that you have to make that I think is going to be really difficult, air signs, because it feels like it's bringing in some sort of bad news or disappointment or heartbreak or something. But I want to say, I think you're delaying it, or you're holding back, but I want to say whatever this decision is, it's going to bring you what you really want. And I think it's gonna fulfill something that you really want. It's a part of your dreams, your desires, part of your destiny. So tell me about the Devil in reverse, because I see you're breaking free of something. You're healing from something, or you're setting yourself free. You're not going to be stuck. You're not going to feel trapped, bonded to something. Tell me about this Devil in reverse. Getting a weird pain. Okay, we have the Page of Swords. So there's some truth here. Maybe a very honest conversation, or the initiation of some very honest conversations. It's, like the Page of Swords is very curious and wants to learn. Tell me more about this Devil in reverse. Ooh, Ten of Cups. This is about your happily ever after, like things that really like make you feel like, yes, this is the life I wanted. This is the life I created. You're setting yourself free because this is what you really want, or like you feel like blocked in here. And when I'm saying that, you're not able to receive it in the current situation that you're in, like with that Six of Pentacles in reverse, like you're not able to receive it. And so I think you're kind of going to get honest, and you're going to break free of that. You want to set yourself free from that. I see that happening here in the future. So, but it's going to be difficult. This isn't easy, because you've got the Nine of Wands here too. I want to say I think there's a really big conversation that needs to be had here, or some sort of reality or truth that has to be faced. Tell me more. Oh, wow. And then the Three of Cups, and then the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is actually really interesting. Because your Three of Cups is over here, and I feel like this is what you need to do. It's like, if you stay in this position, it actually disempowers you. It takes away your life force. It doesn't put you in that charismatic, magnetic energy of where you can pull things into you, and you actually are needing to create something, pull something in, birth it. And so you can't be in this energy in order to do it. And so that's what's hard, but it feels like you're gonna face that truth, and you're gonna like look at that reality. I don't know like how that's gonna play out for you, air signs, but it feels like you've been looking through things perhaps in a distorted way, or seeing things distortedly. Maybe you've been too critical, maybe there's been a lot of judgment, I don't know. But it's time to let that go and look at things as clearly as you possibly can through the lens that's going to give you the most honest perspective, because you've got something really beautiful here on the horizon. Like you've got something brand new. It feels a little risky. It feels a little scary to you, and you know it. And I know you can feel that fear, but at the same time, it's also exciting because it feels like there's a lot of passion and creation here. So, and I do feel like it's going to bring in some sort of long-term happiness for you. Like it's going to be a long-term investment, something you're investing in that's going to like pay off in dividends in the future. If you do that. So, that's my reading for you, air signs. So how are my air signs with that? Hey Zeph, how are you? So if you guys need your own personal reading, just know you can book a personal session either on my website, or the links down below will take you there. If you need any assistance, like I said, the Lionsgate energy this year feels much more potent than it has in the last couple of years. I don't think the portal is closing tomorrow. I think it's going to stay open for longer. I just think there's too much coming through. It's like, okay, I just heard, even if you tried to turn the faucet off, you can't. It's a fire hydrant right now. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Okay. So yeah, it does. You know what? That's actually really accurate. It does feel like a fire hydrant of energy right now, like coming at us. So, I'd say get lots of rest, but apparently a lot of us are having insomnia. So I don't know how that works out. But anyways, I love you guys. Definitely mark your calendars for next Tuesday. You're not going to want to miss this podcast. It's really freaking cool. Like, really cool. You're going to love it. I just know you guys are going to love it. I love it. So I really feel like you guys are going to love it. And yeah. Hopefully, if I have any messages coming through, or feel like I need to jump on, I'll do another video. Of course, if you're not already, please follow me on Instagram and TikTok, because I am putting out little bursts of messages and inspiration and guidance there that I don't put on YouTube. All right, guys, I love you. Have an awesome evening, and I'll be back with you really soon.